Oh, hola, ¿cómo estás? Alright, so, me and my brother, right, we're sitting on the lounge smoking a spliff, right? Like, alright, so, how can we make money? Come up with ideas of making money. I'm not gonna say them, it might be illegal. But, so, we come up with ideas, and we're like, we need to visit a place, we need to travel, we need to see something new, right? In your face, National Geographic style. It's like, no worries about it. We brought down 6 places, right? 6 faces on the dice. Boom, boom, boom. Roll them up. Dice it up. So India. We land in Bangalore. Right. Take a fucking 45-hour train, right, to Gangtok. It was awesome. 125 degrees. Great. Sweat my balls off. And then we arrive in Calcutta, which is great, which is basically like Chicago on steroids. And you got people running around at 4 o'clock in the morning like it's like 2 in the afternoon. It's all good. It sounds like lychees and like fruit and camel riding. You got like fucking rickshaws, like barefoot on syringes. It's great. Awesome time. It's totally safe. So they're doing this, right? I'm eating lychees like it's no tomorrow. Like I haven't eaten ever in my life, which I have. But I thought I did. Okay? And I wasn't smoking anything, which is not a drug story. So we're eating lychees, right? So like 6 hours later, I kind of realized that India is not the cleanest place in the world. I'm not the smartest one either.
No shit.
Ah. So I'm eating lychees, right, and I'm in this like hotel. The whole plan of the India trip, right, was to land in a kind of nice, decent hotel for the arrival and then at the end. It was a 4-week thing, 3.5-week thing. Boom, boom. Between then, you know, hostel, grimy it out, that whole deal. We're staying in this like ritzy-ditzy hotel for this first night, and I'm throwing up basically whatever I'm swallowing. Like I'm drinking Fanta because my stomach hurts, because my mom always said drink something caffeinated or bubbly, help your stomach. Boom, I'm shitting out like Fanta, like it still has the fizz in the Fanta. Like, I'm not pissing, but it looks like I am. So we're doing that, and it's all fine and dandy for a day and a half. I'm just throwing up whatever I'm digesting and not eating at all. We go on another train, right? 33 hours. Now the trains in India, they're not like the CTA all nice and like you know big glass windows and all that. They're straight up bars like you're in prison. And for 33 hours, and you got this motherfucker with the spices, like spice, getting your nostrils, like make you cough. And I'm throwing up between the bars, and it's awesome. So we go and we land in Calcutta, and I'm there. And wait, no, hold on, back up the story. I left Calcutta, went to Gangtok in the north by the Himalayas and all that. We go up there, right, and we go, and they got this Jeep system, right, in India, where it doesn't really, there's no maximum load on the Jeep. It's basically who can fit on top of the Jeep that can ride it, without a ticket, without paying anything. Basically having a CTA bus or a Land Rover, or whatever you want to call it, and you fit as many people on top, pyramid style, like going through curves and shit, like Himalayas, like 400-yard fall, like right there. People are just like doing pirouettes and backflips and shit off the top of the Jeep. It's ridiculous, hanging off the side rail. So we're going up there, and it's like another 5-hour trot in the Jeep, stopping at every possible place where there's nothing. Great, scenery is awesome. Keep going, still shitting that and pissing on my ass, which is awesome. Feeling great. And we go, and we land in Gangtok, and then after that 5-hour train, or 5-hour Jeep, we go and take another 7-hour one. When we arrive, we go to Darjeeling. People know Darjeeling tea is famous for its tea, it's got the best tea in the world, It's really cool, but we go there, and supposedly we find the best day to travel to Darjeeling, which is the south gets the monsoon, right? And so you try to escape to the north because it's so hot. It's like 130 degrees. You're burning and getting suntan in the shade. So you're going up there, and we're going, and everybody's escaping the southern monsoon. Go up there, so there's like at least like 200 Jeeps, all tourists, like all tourists. Go up the Jeep, and you can't move anymore because the train's back, the buses and the Jeeps are backed up. So we walk, we see these markers, and we're stopped for like an hour and a half in this Jeep doing nothing, eating nothing, It's kind of tired of this shit. We see a marker that says 7.5 kilometers. Check my beard there. And so we see this marker, and we're like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna walk 7.5 kilometers. It's not the end of the world. Those big ass backpacks, like 75 pounds, like Nalgene's coming off the bottom, like still sick and have the worst face in my life. And we're walking up. The way they transport the water to Darjeeling, because they don't have a water source over there, and an easy source that we do here that we really don't take into interest. They basically bring a huge cargo with like 2 big ass jugs the size of this stage, and they bring them up like that, and they pump up water for people that live in Darjeeling. Great. On the way back from dropping off the water at the top of Darjeeling, they come back. There's this little mini train that people know about. It's like that little train that, like, you know, the crazy train that goes through Route 66 and it's all beautiful, goes through Yellowstone, all this bullshit. And it goes up, it's a toy train, and it goes up, and the water tank, the guys bring down the water, right, fulfilling everybody's needs of water and drinking and being able to bathe themselves. He's coming down, and he steps on the rail of the toy train. So everybody's going crazy. There's like army troops and shit. They got bamboo sticks. They don't have any guns, but they got bamboo sticks. Those motherfuckers hurt, right? Bamboo is not fragile, right? Shit will beat the fuck out of you. Right, and so the guy, you got the family bringing up the water. Okay, so you got the dad driving a big truck, like big guy, right? And then you got the kid that's like 15 years old, kind of like shitting his pants, like, first time I brought water up here, I can't even breathe, the altitude's pretty high, right? Then you got the mom just kind of chilling peacefully. They're there, we're walking up into Darjeeling, into the city, and then you see the army converge around the fucking van, and big juggernaut thing. They pull out they try to open the door of the driver's seat. They try to pull out the dad. Meanwhile, the other 8 officers, there's like 15, like 16 officers, there's like 8 of them trying to pull out one dude. Like, if it takes that much, I mean, it's not like you need a forklift to pull out the dude in the car. But they try to, and they're beating like the dad on his hands off the steering wheels because he's holding on for his dear life, because we've seen many YouTube videos maybe about Indonesia and all these countries and third world countries that beat the shit out of their civilians, you know, for no reason. Just because they can, and they'll get away with it. And they did. And they're beating the shit out of this guy, basically with bamboo sticks, like breaks the bamboo stick over the head. Kind of figure that out. It's like 2x4 broken over your head. Pretty nice. It gives it a nice little lump right here. And he does that. The kid's like screaming, "Daddy, daddy, daddy," which is not funny, but it's just kind of like, it's just kind of how it happened. And they're breaking the windshield of the car. This is the guy that's bringing water to the whole city. Like, even the army guy, even the guys that are getting beating the shit out of this guy, they're giving them water and stuff like that. They're like, "Hey, thanks for the water, by the way." Bah! I don't give a shit. Like, so basically he ends up getting pulled out of the car, and I'm over here videotaping this whole shit with my little like little point and shoot camera, like, oh shit. So first started being a photographer. Oh man, I'm getting some crazy like radical shit, like, man, I'm gonna be rich. Right? I'm taking this shit. Basically at the end of the story is this truck ends up being demolished by the bamboo sticks, everything entirely, just because they went on this toy train track for no reason, and that was our welcome to Darjeeling. So go to Darjeeling, it's a great time.
Hey!